All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to our Best Buddies Friendship Walk kickoff. Really excited to be back with all of you. For those who participated in the walk last year, I also had the privilege of being the Friendship Walk chair for 2020. My name is Victoria Gimnani, and really excited to be back with all of you for our 2021 walk. All right. So I'd be remiss to not give a lot of gratitude to our 2020 Friendship Walk board. As we know, we had to quickly navigate the pandemic, making the walk virtual. And the one message that was key to everything we did was, as a family, we are all in this together. And as we continue making our way through this pandemic, this message is only more and more important. So really appreciate your dedication and passion around Best Buddies as we get ready to launch our initiatives around our 2021 Friendship Walk. All right, so for starters, I have, as always, a rock star 2021 Friendship Walk committee. A lot of these faces, I'm sure, look familiar as they were part of our 2020 board as well. But I do want to say, if you are interested in participating in the 2021 Friendship Walk committee, we are more than happy to take on additional volunteers. In fact, we encourage it. But as you can see, our board is made up of some phenomenal folks. I'm sure I do not need to go into the name Matthew Fernandez because he's basically a celebrity as our Best Buddies New Jersey State Director, but also joined by some additional rock stars, Lily, who is our team recruitment chair, who you'll hear a little bit from today, John Berardi, who is our team retention chair and TCNJ rock star. You will also hear from him tonight. We have Alex Rich, who's going to be part of our team retention committee. And we have Allie and Chris, who we are still working through where we're putting everybody in, but that only goes to add, we definitely would love more volunteers to continue growing our committee and challenging us and bringing new ideas to the table around what this walk is going to look like. But I'd be remiss to not give a huge shout out to what our committee looks like thus far. So as many of you know, and I'm giving everyone a thumbs up for those of you that have officially registered for the walk, but the walk will be taking place virtually on May 13th. And while last year we did a combined walk where we were able to celebrate all the Best Buddies chapters, now we really get an awesome opportunity to focus on all the accomplishments of our New Jersey chapter, from jobs to friendship to our brand ambassadors, and are really excited to be able to highlight the folks that truly make Best Buddies New Jersey a very amazing and family-oriented organization. So for me, I think it's important to share a little bit around why I walk. And interestingly enough, I consider 2021 to be the year of inclusion. And as I was thinking more and more about what my why is, I found this really great blurb that one of my coworkers had shared on Facebook that I thought would be really great to share with this group as well. And it said this: let's reflect on this year's inauguration. From the Pledge of Allegiance being signed and spoken simultaneously to the presence of Amanda Gorman, to the president himself, both people with speech disabilities, disability was represented as part of American culture and politics during the inauguration. Andrea Hall was the first Black woman hired and assigned to a station at the City of Albany Fire Department, and then first Black woman to serve as fire captain at the Fulton County Fire Rescue. She presented the Pledge of Allegiance in ASL and spoken English. Jennifer Lopez, who sung an amazing mashup of This Land Is Your Land, Let's Get Loud, personal favorite, and America the Beautiful, has a history of anxiety and depression. Lady Gaga, who sang a passionate rendition of the national anthem, has multiple disabilities, including managing chronic pain, anxiety, depression, and fibromyalgia. People with disabilities, representative of all gender identities, walks of life, and religions, deserve a voice and are finally getting the platform to celebrate every aspect of who they are. To me, that is everything that Best Buddies stands for, and I will continue year over year walking for that mission. So that is my why. But I'm even more excited to pass the mic over to John Berardi to share a little bit around what his why is.
Thank you, Victoria. Throughout the walk, I've been able to help out with trying to recruit new members to join our team and letting them know about everything that's happening for the virtual walk. I'm also involved with helping spread word out to other schools and even organizations on campus to tell them about the walk and see what their interests are. I enjoy Best Buddies so much. Best Buddies to me has been the best organization that I joined since my freshman year of college. Best Buddies is what made my college experience the best atmosphere. I really do enjoy how Best Buddies has taught me all the different techniques of advocating. I loved getting to know a lot of new people in the Best Buddies chapter. Having the experience of being a Best Buddies has helped change my whole entire college life. I really loved attending the Best Buddies Leadership Conference a couple years ago. Shout out to Morgan Rocap for that. Getting the opportunity to attend the conference was amazing because I got to meet a ton of new people. The best part that I really enjoyed about Best Buddies is the TC&J Best Buddies chapter. Shout out TC&J Best Buddies and to Lauren. TC&J Best Buddies group helped make me feel included in everything. And another part that I really enjoyed about being a part of was getting to help work with, of course, the one and only Matthew Fernandez. Thank you for your time, and we're all in this together. And now I'd like to pass along to Lily.
Awesome. Thank you so much, John, for sharing your why. So my friends, as Victoria said, I am team recruitment. So the biggest thing about the Best Buddies Walk is how to get involved. So the biggest thing is registering for the walk first and foremost through the website. So I'm going to do a quick share. Victoria, if I could just share my screen real quick.
Go for it.
Perfect. Hello, friends. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to do a quick share for everybody on the website just to get you a little familiar. So when you go and Google Best Buddies Friendship Walk, you go to New Jersey and you click on virtual event and it'll bring us right to our website, which is awesome. It'll give you about Best Buddies. It'll give you the shop where you can get all your fun swag. And then you go under, you see the countdown and you just go to register. And from there you accept and agree. And then it'll continue on. You put your personal information. It's a very user-friendly website to get yourself signed in if you haven't done so yet. And then what I love is our walker tips and tools. And it has everything. It has the next steps. It has the fundraising incentives, which I will get into in just a little bit, our social media, our fundraising tools, and then you can see our team captains and how great they're doing with raising their money. So again, super easy to sign up. So there you go. Awesome, Victoria, if you want to go back to our slides. Perfect, thank you so much. And again, how do you get involved? So registering to walk, like I just went over, inviting your friends, your family, your school, like John said, like TC&J, such a strong team. So reaching out to your schools, participating in the school and state incentive challenges, which I know we will talk a little bit more on that later. Sharing the walk on social media, so Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever the kids are doing nowadays, and fundraising. So I know fundraising is kind of a crazy thing this year because of the craziness that we're going through, but there's always so many ideas that you can do, like the Facebook fundraising that I know a lot of people get into through their birthdays. I know you can also go through asking your friends and family to donate through Venmo, and then you can donate that through the website. There's so many different ideas that you can do, and we're always welcoming new ideas. Like Victoria said, we want you guys to get involved with us. So I'm all ears open for more ideas on how to fundraise. And then let me throw it to the rock star himself, Matthew, who's up next with thank you, Victoria. Before I do, I'm jumping the gun because I'm so excited. But more fundraising ideas. You can coordinate a dress down day at your office or at your school. Myself, I am a teacher. So we do dress down days. We do dress up days where people can donate $5 and then the money would be going towards the Best Buddies Friendship Walk. You could also do going Greek with your sorority and your FAT, reaching out to alums for donating. Restaurant nights, I know we did that last year. You can, if you do have a good relationship, like with a restaurant from last year, but because of what we are going through right now with the pandemic, it's an idea you can use, but if it's not our first one this time around. And then, like we said, using your passion, we're welcome for any and all ideas. So please let me know if you have any, and we can get them going and running. So now, without further ado, I'm going to throw it to Matthew on our where your money will be going when you donate.
Hey, so thank you very much to Lily and everyone for saying really nice things, and undeserved, I feel, but thank you about me. So all this exciting stuff. In the last week, we've raised over $5,000 as a Best Buddies New Jersey. So round of applause on that. This is one of my favorite things because as much as fun as it is to get the cool shirt, which you'll see here, or get the cool hat or the sneakers, or to have your team beat TCNJ or something like that, not like I'm competitive there at all, but certain things like that, you know, those are great. But this is what matters most. It's the programmatic support. Right now, with the amount of money we raised so far, we can help underwrite what it costs to provide coaching for an individual for supportive employment. Our internship program that we continue to run every year. This is how we're able to put that program out for all of our participants and for everyone in our community. So take a look at this. This is something we can share out to everyone because it shows also, as much as $7,500 can do, $25 can teach inclusion at a young age. And that is probably just as much, or even not more of an impact than anything else, being able to go into a school and show someone what inclusion means at any grade level. So this shows that no matter how small or how large it is making an impact in Best Buddies New Jersey world. Thank you on that one.
Okay, awesome. And like Matthew said, we did raise the $7,500 right now, and our goal is $35,000 this time around. So as you guys can see from our pie chart, that we have $25,500 to go. But like Matthew said, smaller, bigger, whatever the amount, it's going to an amazing cause. So, you know, we'll keep doing our thing over here. And I'm going to throw it right back to you, Matthew.
And I'm really not good at, when I see a message come in the chat, I instantly have to answer it. So I apologize. But yes, we can absolutely 100% share all this. We're recording this, of course, so we're going to share this out on everything. But that one page, the programmatic equivalent, we can send that out to everyone as well. So you guys can share that on social media. You can use it as a motivator. I use it personally when I'm fundraising to say, you know what, my goal, I want to be able to open 3 new chapters. What will that cost me? And then I think about it that way, not at how many dollars, it's how many chapters I want to open up. So yes, use it as your driving force for your mission right there. So perfect. All right, launch week. So we are at the tail end of launch week, and we had a fantastic launch week. We had almost 40 people sign up for launch week. We're having this great kickoff, all those cool incentives. But for this 1 week only, we have a launch week special fundraising goal. If you raise $100 by tomorrow night at midnight, you get cool socks, and that say Best Buddies on it at the same coloring and whatnot, and you get the cool shoelaces down there. And the great thing with the incentives this year, it's you don't have to wait till the end of the year and they all come at the second you qualify for this, things will start getting mailed out in the February 8th. So second you qualify for things, you'll get mailed out. So this week is the $100 incentive. Just raise your hand. Anyone hit that level so far? Granted, I only see John's face right now because that's just the screen. But I bet I saw, there was at least 10 of us out there. So you can definitely get these socks. You can wear them all around. They look cool. But socks and shoelaces, if you raise $100 by the end of launch week. So that's a cool thing there. So that's a cool little thing to look at. All right. And I talked a little bit about some of the cool incentives and whatnot, and this is some more motivation. And the idea behind the incentives this year, and I absolutely love it, is for when we do our walk, when you're out there in the community talking about what inclusion means to you, you can look awesome doing it. You're gonna have the cool walk shirt, because I know everyone here will get these cool walk shirts, and I like it. And then you got the long sleeve, you got the beanie, you got the cool backpack, you got the Converse shoes. So that's something I'm absolutely looking forward to. But the hoodie and all that stuff, so you'll be decked out to the nines in Best Buddies gear, so you can go out and spread inclusion all across and look awesome as you're doing it. So here are some of the incentives, and the second you qualify for them, it's going to get mailed out to you. So if you raise, except for the walk t-shirts, because we wait for the walk day to get them all out to you. So all the other incentives will come out to you as soon as possible. So cool thing on that. So I'm really excited about all these incentives and see them all across the state. All right. Still me, right? Yes. So looking at some of the cool tools to help you do it. You play some bingo. I've seen a lot of cool success in some of our chapters playing the bingo in the past as a cool motivator. If you want to raise the $50 to get your shirt, here's this cool little bingo card. We can send this image out as well. So every time you get a $1 donation, you mark it off. You play a little contest with that as well. A really cool incentive for your school, for your chapters. And say whoever fills out the bingo card first wins a prize, or does something with in your chapter as well. So think about that when you bring it back to the rest of your friends and buddies in your chapter or on your team. This could be a really cool way to get people going, especially if we're not in person and we're not together all the time. We can't tell each other all the time how it's going. Throw up this on your Snap story, throw this up on your Insta story, stuff like that, to show where you are in your bingo board. That'd be really cool. So that's another great thing to get you onto that shirt. Awesome. All right, and now we have the Empower Inclusion Challenge for today. Anyone see this on our Instagram at all today? Great. So with the Empower Inclusion Challenge, this is a real good opportunity. I'm pulling it up here on my phone so I can show it off as well, is take a second, I should take 30 to 60 seconds, and talk about your chapter. Include what you want. Include your school. So you would say, hi, I'm Matthew Fernandez. I'm at the College of New Jersey. I'm the chapter president there. And why is empowering others to be inclusive important to me? And you say that there. So what we're doing, you post this. You make this cool little video. You post it. Use the hashtag Empower Inclusion. Then you also submit videos, and we'll send this all out to you guys as well. Submit videos via this link by the Friday the 17th. And then finals will be thrown into a bracket challenge, like a little March Madness going on. And winners will be able to get this, a meet and greet with the CEO and founder, Anthony Kennedy Shriver, get to be included in a lot of cool promotional videos, got to be included in a lot of the friendship walks across the country. Have fun with this though. You don't want this to be something that's stuffy and you're reading off a script because you want to win because you're saying all the right things. Say what matters in your heart and what it means to empower inclusion to you. So definitely please do this. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Send an email to newjersey@bestbuddies.org. I would love to see a lot of New Jerseyans in the Empower Inclusion Challenge. And when you do it, put it on that link, submit it on social media as well, and share it out there. We would love to see how powerful our message is. Awesome.
All right. Thank you, Matthew. So just reinforcing the fact, Lily had mentioned this too, please do sign up for the walk. I know my company just started getting our team up and going, so I am full force, and I know that all of you will be too. So like Lily had walked you all through, definitely sign up. If you have any issues or any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. And at the end of the presentation, you'll actually get all of our contact information as well. And never hesitate to reach out to us. We are 100% accessible to you, and I sincerely mean that, and hope to hear from all of you as well. So let's see. All right, Matthew, I'm passing this one back to you. Let's hear a little bit about this raffle.
Yes. So I know besides when, soon we can ask, you know what, Patty, do you have a question, Patty? Yes, you can ask it if you want to unmute yourself while I'm getting.
Hi, everybody. I'm Patty. I'm from Hoboken.
Hey,
Hoboken
Patty.
High School. Hi. I have a few of my students on here with me, so I'm super excited to see their names. They're not showing their faces, but they're here, so that's a good thing. I have a question about registration. Should I wait until the end?
Ask it, because it might be a question someone else might need to hear.
So I registered. I registered for Hoboken. We're new.
Yeah.
We have a middle school and a high school. So I registered for both of us, I'm pretty sure. But then I registered for like a personal page for me, right? Does that, and then, so should all of my students also register and create a personal page? Is that like the idea behind the incentives for like them earning rewards for how much money they specifically raise?
Yeah, Patty, that is a fantastic question, and I'm very glad you brought that up. And one of our newest friendship chapters at Hoboken there. So round of applause for spreading friendship there. So when you get on, you're going to sign up, you log in. It's going to say, okay, do you want to join a team? You join a team, that's great. But then you still want to personalize your own page. Now, if you're the one who created the team, it won't say join a team because you just created it. But for everyone else, have them go to that page. But then create your personal page, because that's the page you're going to want to put on Facebook. You're going to want to put on as a Facebook fundraiser. You want to put all that stuff because other people can donate. You don't have to all like put your own money in. Other people can fundraise and go into that as well. So they'll all go towards your the Hoboken team page, and it'll show the aggregate of all of that information there. But they also want to be promoting their personal pages in order to get those cool incentives and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll encourage my students to create their own page, but do they do that from our team page?
Yes, so what you would do is, and I think the best way, if you guys, and for all of our chapters, all of the team captains, send out the link to your team page for your people to register for. So have them go directly to the Hoboken team page. They'll see it, they can register, and then it'll be, bam, it'll be right there in one place.
Okay.
All that being said, you have a kid who signs up, or you guys do it yourselves, and you don't go into the right team, or something gets screwy, send me an email. I can make it work on the back end, and it will be all good. So
okay, cool.
We're all good. So perfect question. So now it's time for free stuff, which is usually my favorite part of the night. So yes, so we have some free, cool Best Buddies swag. So I know it says raffle, and I'm going to do it and get your chat box ready. I'm going to ask a question, and if you guys get the answer right, type it in there, and we'll see who gets some cool stuff. Sound good? Of course it sounds good. So, awesome. So the first question is, what year was Best Buddy founded?
Yes.
Type it in.
Am I in the chat?
Yep, into the chat box. Long time ago. Oh, getting closer. Getting closer. No, not yet. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Hey, can't. Caden. Caden was the first one I saw. So Caden,
Are you the one
I don't know where, I can't see your face. Caden won a cool Best Buddies hat, 1989. Woo! All right. So next trivia question for a Best Buddies pop socket. I don't know if this thing is still cool anymore, but I like it.
Really test.
Where was the first Best Buddies chapter in New Jersey?
Paramus.
Not Paramus.
Yeah. We did it.
John Berardi with Princeton University.
You are watching.
It was the third chapter started at Princeton University for Best Buddies. So John, get a pop socket. Next, some fancy Best Buddies leggings. So this is a cool one. What is the fourth pillar for Best Buddies? The most recent pillar.
I miss
What is Paris?
you.
On it.
See you too.
Allie Rich, got it. Yeah, you got it, John, but you already got the socket, so you're not getting the yoga pants. Plus, they're for ladies, so I'm not giving it to you. There you go. Awesome. And the answer was Living, best buddies living. So for another pair of cool leggings. All right. Oh, I'm thinking of a good question. Let's see. For another great question, who was the first state director for Best Buddies New Jersey? Chuck Norris is not correct. Close one though. The first state director in Best Buddies New Jersey. I'll give you a hint. Lexi has it. It's me. Yay! Way to go, Moses. Oh, Chris, you're the fun guy. I love it. All right. And last but not least.
Good stuff, Dory.
Good job. So, and last but not least is a Best Buddies shirt. It's cool. It's black on the back of it. And this prize goes to the chapter president of the most recent chapter at Hoboken. So Patty, yay. I mean, the advisor, yay. So Patty gets this cool prize. Awesome. I just want leggings, of course. So I'll make sure I get some of the leggings for the next go around. So thank you, everyone. Please remember who won what, because I got so excited and I forgot to write all that down. So let me know, shoot me an email, and we should be good on that. But I'll make sure you get all your cool stuff. So thank you, everybody, for playing Raffle. I'll pass it off to Victoria.
There you go, Matthew. You could be a game show host. I love this. No, but perfect. Awesome. Thank you all. I know a lot of us on the committee have done a good amount of the talking tonight. So really want to open up the floor for Q&A. So feel free to ask us any questions, but also, you know, from a brainstorming standpoint, if there's any suggestions or ideas you have around what you'd like to see with the walk, please feel free to share with us. You could type it in the chat. You can use this poll everywhere by responding to this link up at the top. Or you can just speak up, whatever you feel most comfortable with, but we are all ears.
The only question that I have is that I never really participated in the walk, but I am on e-board within my chapter. I just wanted to get a little bit more information on how the walk's gonna work when it's virtually do we go, you know, running or jogging at our own time or something else?
David, best question. So happy you asked that. So thank you for asking that question, David. So yes, what it's going to look like is, who knows what the date of our friendship walk is, by the way? Yell it out if you know the answer.
It was like May 1st.
May 13th.
May 13th, correct.
Oh, it is, okay.
Yeah, May 13th. So the great thing about the walk this year is we have a lot of opportunities to have a lot of fun with it. It is virtual. And what we're going to do is on May 13th at noon, it's going to go live on Facebook, right? And on YouTube and all that stuff. Before all that happens is you guys are going to get little walk kits and walk boxes for all of our walk teams. We're going to have a packet pickup day. You're going to come by, pick up a box. In the box, you'll have shirts, you'll have cowbells, you'll have streamers, you'll have all this stuff for you guys to take back to your school, to your company, to your house. If you could be like, I think the Rich Nation is a cool name of a team there, right? So you have all of these different groups that getting together, and what you're going to do is you're going to have your own little walk. You're going to walk around the gym. You're going to walk around wherever it is that you want to walk with as many people that feel comfortable walking in the socially distanced space as you. You're going to record it. You're going to send all of those recordings to us. We're going to have a special link to drop all those recordings. We're going to take all those and we're going to put them into the final video that's going to then air on Facebook Live. So it's going to have walks from all over the state. and stuff from all over the country and all over the world all together for our walk on the 13th. So we have a real great opportunity to make it really fun and really personal. And you have a great opportunity in Hoboken. You can walk around, do some cool stuff together. TCNJ, you guys can do some great stuff. Merck is going to do something while also saving all of our lives with medicine and whatnot. So no pressure. But yeah, so we're going to have a lot of cool opportunities there to have a lot of fun with your walk, to make it your own. And then we're going to all watch it together with little watch parties all across the state. Thank you so much for that question, David. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Would I be able to walk on my own?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
I have a question. When you were saying to pick up the stuff, like where would we go to pick up the so-called like the kit with like the stuff?
We're going to have a couple locations. We still haven't nailed that down. It's going to be based on where our teams are located in the state, but that's going to be towards the mid to end of April. So we have some time on that. But good questions. A lot of information will come out because it's not like a normal year. We can say, hey, everyone just show up at TCNJ at 7 a.m. for the walk on the 13th. It's going to be something we have to modify a little bit, but we're going to have a lot of fun with it. But I'll let you know where the pickups are located as well.
Is there like a requirement for the distance, the amount you
Nope.
walk, or no?
I'm not going to walk far at all, so don't even worry, David. It's going to be as much as you want. You can spread inclusion by walking 2 feet, so that is fine.
Who do we send the recordings into?
We're going to have a special Dropbox type site that you're going to be able to upload those onto that. Good questions.
Would the boxes be shipped to our house or?
No, we're gonna have a pickup for it. So you can have someone from your team come and pick them up at a couple different locations. So yeah, and we'll let you know when those are all nailed down and everything. But yeah.
I won't necessarily be I most necessarily may not be able to go to the TCNJ campus.
Yeah.
But what do you guys do, like shipping or mailing to the houses?
Yeah, so we're gonna definitely make that work because we want to make sure everyone gets all the stuff we need to have a fun and safe friendship walk. So David, we'll make sure you guys get what you need to make that happen. So awesome, good questions. Perfect. I know Lexi's excited to be on campus, so that'll be good. So cool. And I do know if you guys have another, we have a guest speaker here. I think I just saw his beautiful hair pop up on the screen there. Hold on. All right, Stuart is the Grand Poobah, the senior director, the head of all of the friendship walks for all of Best Buddies International. And we are so blessed and lucky to have him grace us with his presence today. So screen change. So I want to pass it over to Stuart to talk.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you being on this call. And I just wanted to pop in for really just 2 minutes, just to kind of say some encouraging words. And first of all, to thank you from Best Buddies headquarters. We really appreciate everybody doing what they have done to help our program succeed. And it's folks just like you that are helping us, that, even though you're only raising a small amount compared to the big number that we're pushing, all of that money come together really pushes this mission forward. So we appreciate all of the effort that every single one of you are doing to help spread the mission, spread the word about Best Buddies. And as we do these walks, we continually, educate new people. And, we always say that we're trying to work ourselves out of a job so that we never have to educate anybody, that Best Buddies will no longer have to exist because we are educating the public and we're raising funds and creating programs. So we really appreciate it. So just a couple of quick things. One, I think you guys probably have seen on social media the really fun and awesome shirts. Matt, if you can show us your shirts. These are the participant shirts for this year. They look really good. We put a lot of fun design into them. And here's my goal for every single one of you. I really want everybody here to make $50 their minimum fundraising goal, because that will get you that shirt. We want to see everybody rocking that shirt on walk day. And all it takes is for you to set that minimum fundraising goal. So we updated the website. For those of you that are new to the Friendship Walk, we updated the website under the Walker Tips and Tools, where it literally shows you step by step how to customize your website, how to customize your, description, everything. We give you all the information right there to really give you the tools to go out and to start fundraising. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I think you guys probably have seen our really fun and unique incentives that we are launching this year. So for those of you that want to go above and beyond that 50, we've got some really cool Best Buddies swag that we're going to be giving you. And the cool thing is, every time you hit that fundraising level, you're going to get an email from us saying, hey, congratulations, John, what size are you and what's your shipping address? And we're going to get it out to you in the mail that day. So you're going to be, if you can hit that 1,500, which is the top fundraising level, our goal is to literally have you decked out from head to toe, from your hat all the way down to your shoes and your shoelaces, which you guys probably saw the socks and shoelace challenge that we're putting out this week. So our goal is really to have you in all Best Buddies gear by the time Best Buddies Friendship Walk rolls around. So the other thing the last thing I was going to mention is we have that sock and shoelace promotion that we're running, and tomorrow at midnight is when that ends. So I'm sure Matthew probably talked about it. You probably have seen it on social media, but the socks and shoelaces are a one-time only limited edition thing that we produced just for this week. So for those of you that hit $100 total in your fundraising account, we're going to ship you out those socks and shoelaces on Monday, and you'll have them next week, so you can sport them, all Friendship Walk season long. So with that said, I just wanted to again thank you for being a part of this, and good luck this Friendship Walk season. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Matthew. I know he has got all the answers, and if he doesn't, him and I can come up with some answers to help you. So we appreciate you, being a part of this. So I guess any questions from me before I hop off?
I have a question.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Is there instruction, where would you find the instructions for customizing your your individual page?
That's a great question. So a couple of places. One, when you go onto the New Jersey Friendship Walk page, there is at the top, they'll say Walker Tips and Tools. And when you click on Walker Tips and Tools, it's going to open up, and that first page that it opens up to, there's a little video, and then there are screenshots that we put on there that walk you through step by step how to customize your page, how to create your own specific URL so you can literally send out your website and have people directly go there and make donations. We also, on the tabs there that you see, the far right tab on there is the fundraising tab. When you click on that tab, there's a Walker Toolkit. We just revamped that this year. It's got everything you could possibly need to answer your questions about how to fundraise. It gives you ideas on how to, do this or how to do that. I mean, we put 11 pages worth of content in there. You don't have to read it all, but there is some really good content in there for helping you, reach your goals. So there's two really good spots there. So feel free to just browse around the internet on that Walker Tips and Tools page, and you should probably find the answer for pretty much anything you're kind of looking for. Awesome. Good question. Anybody else? Okay, well, I'll let you guys get back to it. Thank you again so much for being a part of our Best Buddies.
Did I do a good job today?
What's that?
Did I do a good job today?
I'm sure you did. Yeah, I'm sure I don't know, but I'm getting the thumbs up from Matthew that you did. So it sounds like you did.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate you having me a part of this.
Thank you, Stuart.
Is there a way that to like if you don't want your face online, is there a way to kind of like blur out or cut out, because I don't want myself
Sure.
all over the internet.
I hear you. There's actually a stock image, or there's a standard image. It's a picture. I'm not quite sure what the picture is, but there's a Best Buddy image that already is there, that if you didn't want to change and put your own picture there, we already provide one for you. So you don't have to worry about having your picture up there. If you wanted to, you can. But for those of you, I think we just have a kind of a standard picture. So, and if you didn't have one that you liked that you saw on there, you can reach out to us and we can send you some. That's for sure.
Would it be okay if I have if I have the camera on my phone facing for the street, not on myself.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For when you're doing your walk video, 100%. Yes,
Yeah.
that could be something perfect. Yes, I know what you're talking about, David. Yeah, you could perfectly do that. That's 100% you can do. Take cool little videos. You have some cool stuff you want to throw in there. Have at it.
Yeah.
Good idea.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
letting me
Stuart.
pop in,
Thank you,
and
Stuart.
take care, everybody. Good luck this walk season.
Adios.
All right. Take care. Bye, Matthew.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So I'll put one more call out there and see if there's any more questions or ideas that anybody has. Like, this is an open floor, so please feel free to speak up.
Wow. I have a question.
Okay, perfect.
So this year we got a lot of new buddies, but we haven't even had the chance to meet them because they are supposed to like stay in their room and everything so that they're not exposed to anyone. But I want to meet them because I see their name pop up everywhere, but I don't know who they are. Is there any like ideas that your guys' chapters have come up with to like safely meet each other?
Oh, I have one. You always can do Zoom. Like,
Yeah.
do it
Yeah,
on
sorry.
Zoom where like you can meet them like on the screens too.
Yeah, well,
I'm doing.
an issue that we have with that though is that some of the buddies like don't show up because some of them don't even have internet. So like I think the best is to do it in school, but I don't know any ways to...
Yeah, I mean, a couple of there's some great best practices from other chapters and states that like, hey, do a socially distanced meet and greet outside. Granted, that might work in South Florida. It's 23 degrees out right now, so it probably won't work great in New Jersey. But you know, socially distanced is always good. We've seen how people do birthday parties now, right? And you do drive around and kind of do the parade stuff like that. People get into a car and just kind of be connected there, something like that. I mean, we have to be able to kind of go with the flow type of thing and see what happens. But definitely, outside is always a good opportunity. But try to find ways to make it work for you guys, you know. And that's best we can do. Any other good ideas that anyone else has seen effective in their areas?
Maybe pen pals, writing back and forth, letters.
I never even thought of that. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I have an e-buddy, and it's been really fun. Just getting to know each other by email, back and forth. My e-buddy, sometimes he'll write to me. Sometimes a friend of his or a parent will help write the message as well.
That's cool.
What was that program called, Chris?
E-buddies.
Is it like a specific program or something, or is it just email?
Yep, it's run through Best Buddies. They kind of facilitate, they match you. You fill out a questionnaire, so they match you with someone where you have something in common, well, a lot of things in common. And then the message goes through the Best Buddy. So we're not emailing each other directly. We send it to an email address, and then they review and then send it along.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
One idea that I do actually have, since inclusion and communication is so important, during this virtual world that we're in, and we're all we're more reliable on technology, to have like it's to kind of have a event where we kind of did over the summer, which is you know a stay connected series where we do like different activities throughout the summer as a way to stay connected and a way to spread the inclusion to everyone else. Like 1 week is one theme, you know, and so on and so forth. But an idea that I had was, you know, to have like a game night or a movie night or something like that. And then if chapters really wants to to get involved, we can kind of make it as like a as like a donate thing where it's not mandatory, it's optional, but especially during the semester where the cases are just higher than they've ever been, and more campuses are becoming virtual and some more flex and things like that.
Yeah.
We can't exactly, it's impossible to to gather everyone together into a community and to and to really get that inclusion in and raise that and raise money for all the chapters out there.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's very tough for how we normally do our programs. It's not happening the same way. I will say the other thing that the trivia nights, something like that, we've used some with different chapters and programs. If you ever heard of a website it's called Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, right?
Yeah.
You can do all the little fun trivia things. It's topical. I think do a little fun game night, do stuff like that. Anything to keep it going, keep it alive. But that's a really cool other way to do that. But yeah. Right. Were there any other questions about the walk, stuff like that? I know we.
Kahoot now?
Say it again. Sorry.
Are we gonna play Kahoot?
No. I was just using it as an example of something you do.
Am I good to go now?
Good to go.
Am I good to go now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
I have a question for that bingo board.
Yeah.
Are we able to take a picture of it and on the screen and use that?
Good segue. There's a lot of the cool stuff that we showed on screen today. We'll be able to put into a follow-up email with some good information for everybody and that you can use. So the fundraising resources, the programmatic equivalent, some stuff like that, you can absolutely use it. Cool. Victoria?
Perfect. Ooh, okay. Got a little excited with that. But we will be sending out the PowerPoint deck that will have all of our emails. So feel free to not only reach out to Matthew, but you can reach out to myself. Lily is also very accessible. And as we continue building out the Friendship Walk Committee, several of those awesome folks are on this call right now that are rock stars. We will make sure that you have access to us, and don't stop continuing to share ideas, ask questions. We love the energy that you all bring and really hope that we have the opportunity to partner more closely with all of you. But thank you for your support of Best Buddies. We are really excited for the virtual walk, and I hope you all have a great rest of your night.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
Brianna.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Chris.
Nice meeting you. Bye,
Pleasure to
Patty.
meet you. Great to meet you, Hoboken.
Yes.
Bye.
Great t-shirt.
You'll get it. Don't worry.
Bye, guys.
Cool.
Awesome. Let me stop.